終竜連覇
BlindWarriorSven. BlindWarriorSven.
Hey everybody and welcome to the stream and come on, I want to close this alarm, guys. Why is it not stopping? Or at least it's not stopping for me. Give me 1 sec, guys, to fix this. Ah, there it stops. Oh, hey guys, welcome to the stream. BlindWarriorSven here on August. What is it? It's Monday, August the 11th, 2025. And guys, it has been a while, but it is so nice to stream for you again. I hope you're all doing great. I had a wonderful time in Las Vegas last weekend, or not last weekend actually, but the weekend before. EVO 2025 Las Vegas was amazing. And before we continue further about EVO, I would like to say very welcome to a couple of people. So let's start with YouTube, guys. On YouTube we have Kiex, also known as Rubber Cookie. Welcome to the stream, Rubber Cookie. Thank you for checking out YouTube. MrJoe, welcome to the stream. Yuki, welcome to the stream. Thunderstone, welcome to the stream. And who do I see more? No, so far that's everything. And I would like to say thank you for following the channel to @Goron. Thank you so much for following the channel. Welcome to the stream, everybody. And everybody who is currently watching but has not written something in either YouTube's or Twitch chat, feel welcome as well. Oh, there we go, directly with 2Fox6 and just subscribed with a tier 1 subscription. Yeah, I'm still in America mode, right? 2Fox6, thank you very much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. We're gonna spin the wheel for you very soon. How are you doing, buddy? Sven, are you concerned about the hand cam not working today? No. Ah, wait. We can fix that quick. Let's go here. 2Fox6 with a subscription. I love it. Thank you very much, 2Fox6. Very much appreciated. Okay, guys, where is my hand cam? Let's scroll down through the list. So many stuff here. Horizon, bottom, banner, bottom, side. Hand cam. There we go. Okay, right click on it. Let's check properties and what device. Use video device. Okay. Okay. Is it working again, guys? I'm just waiting. Yep. Okay, great. Thank you very much. 2Fox6, once again, thank you very much for your subscription. the first subscription of today's stream, I wanted to say. And I was about to say it, and then directly the second subscription of today's stream is a fact. MrJoe, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. You are amazing. Thank you very much. And another one indeed. Thank you guys. 2 subscribers. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't reach the sub goal in July, so yeah, I reset the sub goal for this month. We are currently already on 2. So guys, let's hope we get another 48 during the rest of this month. Although the month is already yeah, been quite a while, halfway. So maybe I will change the sub goal later this month to a lower amount, because yeah, the first week or something in August I haven't streamed at all. But I will think about it. I will think about it. Hey guys, once again, Las Vegas was amazing, and before we're gonna talk about Las Vegas, I would like to invite you to watch this with me.
What's the feeling ahead of EVO?
Okay, wait a sec. You want me to answer your question, or you just want me to talk live?
I mean, that's up to you. How you feeling ahead of EVO?
Can I think a bit?
You can think. You can think as much as you like. Hey guys, this is BlindWarriorSven. I am currently waiting at the airport here in Amsterdam. I'm looking forward to EVO. But first things first, an 11-hour flight is waiting for me. So let's make sure my friend Yuki and we're gonna survive that. And when we land in Las Vegas, I am completely going to prepare for EVO. So yeah, I'm looking forward for the upcoming days. BlindWarriorSven here, and I'm currently at the convention center here in Las Vegas. I just picked up my EVO badge, as you can see, and I'm ready for the tournament starting tomorrow. It looks very great here. Sound is nice, the people are nice, so I'm ready for it. And how about you, Joey?
Yeah, I'm ready too. I picked up my badge as well, and tomorrow should be a good time.
You gonna win your first match?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, deal. BlindWarriorSven here. We are just about to enter the building where it's all gonna happen today. EVO 2025 Las Vegas Street Fighter 6. I'm ready for it, and I hope you too. Let's go! BlindWarriorSven here, still at the EVO 2025 Las Vegas venue, and as I understood, I am just standing right next to the #1 prize for the winner of EVO later this weekend. Yeah, I don't think I will win it, but it's still nice to stand here, and I can only dream. Hey guys, have a nice day, and I'm gonna prepare for my matches. Bye bye!
So grabbing some corner, driving pack. Joey wants driving pack out. Corner. Throw into the corner. Combo out. First round. Yep.
absolutely. And, you know, respect to him for making the adjustments, but he was winning. Like, if that were a betting line, he was winning for both. Hey, it was. I know you know what you did wrong.
Yes.
But hey, you were here.
Very
you showed
proud.
up.
Very nice. Very good.
Yeah, we were proud. Like, come on.
Challenger has arrived!
But it's going from there to there. Oh, it's like a set. Yeah. Hey guys, BlindWarriorSven here. The Las Vegas trip, the EVO trip 2025 comes to an end. I'm currently at the airport waiting for my flight back to the Netherlands. I had a wonderful time here in Las Vegas. The tournament hosted at the convention center here in Las Vegas was great. I played some good matches, meet some nice people, and I am looking back to a great event. Thank you very much to the EVO for hosting this tournament. Also the hotel that we stayed in, the Tuscany hotel, was a great one. Nice swimming pool, nice people, nice services. The food was also great. Unfortunately my shirt feels a bit more tight, but the upcoming days I will try to get rid of that. I will go to my plane. I wish you all a great day and thank you for supporting me. Bye bye! Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, that was 11 minutes of what was a wonderful weekend for me. But not only for me, guys. I had the pleasure and the honor to be accompanied by our buddy MrJoe and my buddy Yuki. And we are quite lucky, guys. I have them on the microphone. So I would like to say very welcome, MrJoe, and very welcome, Yuki. How are you doing, guys?
Hello. How you doing, mate? You good?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
good.
fine. Okay, Joey is also here, I hope.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
So, guys, my first question to you. How many vegetables have you been eating since we got back from the States?
Well, I mean, my breakfasts have been pretty good because, I mean, when we were in Vegas, I think I ate healthier than I do at home.
Mm-hmm.
I had eggs and sausages and stuff like that. So it was more the lunches and dinners that were less.
So for you, it was nothing different than
No.
no.
Yeah, I went the other way. I've been on pretty much cucumber salads for the past week. Lots and lots of fruit. But I made the most of the breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking this question, guys, because for me the same, and maybe you saw that at the end of the video, that my shirt got tied, because the food was so nice in the hotel. The only problem was it was all about hamburgers, spare ribs, pizza, fried eggs, pancakes. What did we had more? Sausages, chicken strips, mozzarella sticks, nachos.
The steaks, that's also like really like good for the soul, maybe not for the body.
No.
But yeah, it was so good.
So for a man who really likes the American kitchen or cuisine, so to say,
Yeah.
I was really craving for vegetables when I got home.
How many hours did that last?
Well, I landed on Tuesday, and when I got home, or no, not when I got home, in the car, I was already offered an apple by Chassis, who picked me up from the airport. She was also so sweet that she was bringing a survival package for Yuki, including bananas, apples, and such.
So good.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
But to answer your question, Joey, I think it was like the same evening that I was saying, shall we eat something? And Chassis said, yes, what? And I was like, shall we order pizza? No, we didn't do that. So, but it was just crossing my mind. No, I really try to go back to a bit more healthier food. Although it was great. Hey, enough about food, guys. Welcome and nice that you are here with me in today's stream. It was a great experience, Las Vegas, and I'm curious about your stories, your experiences, and I would like to start with you, MrJoe. It was your first experience. I mean, it was your first time in EVO. Was it also your first time at Las Vegas?
No, it wasn't actually. I've been there a couple of times, but usually it's for my stepdad playing darts.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, this is, as far as amount of people go, a dart tournament times about 15. Multiply it by about 15 times.
Okay, so in other words, a dart tournament is way bigger, or
No, EVO is so much bigger.
EVO is so much bigger. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was really big. And what was also very big, guys, is the fact that Joey was able to go to EVO is because there were so many nice people all around the world in this community, outside the community, who were grabbing their wallets and supporting Joey's journey to EVO. So from my side here, I would like to give you a big shout out, everybody who made this possible. Thank you very much. And I can tell you, Joey was enjoying it, but I think he can he can tell more about that later. Yuki, was this your first time in Las Vegas?
First time in Las Vegas, not the first time in the States. I've been quite lucky to go before, but yeah, certainly first time for an event this big.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that it was not your first time, because when we were at the security, they recognized you there, right? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, Yuki and I, we traveled together to the States. We had a nice flight, although my butt was hurting already after 1 hour, because for some reason the chairs in the plane were not premium chairs, to be honest. I mean, they felt soft from the outside, but when you were sitting, then
a few hours in, it started to sort of like wear down a bit.
Yeah, it was probably not the newest plane we had. Soft from the outside and a bit, how do you say that? Strong on the inside, so to say.
The cushion's whopping.
Yeah. Hey, but your first time in Las Vegas, what was your first experience when you entered the city?
It's all a bit mad, isn't it? Like, you can tell that there shouldn't really be a city there. You know, the atmosphere is just like black mountains and like dunes and stuff. Like I said on the plane, it looks like an alien landscape that someone's just decided to, you know, build a city there. And then when you're actually in the city itself, like it's almost, at least for me, a bit like overwhelming. Like all the flashing lights, everything's like so loud and trying to get your attention. You know, buy here, go here, things like that. So it really is mad. It's good though. It really was good.
Yeah, I remember when we landed there. We just came out of the airport and we were trying to find our way to a taxi place where you can go into a taxi to bring you somewhere. And that was already like a struggle, because we had to walk a lot. We had to go down with an elevator to another level of the street. And there we were at a road that, guys were driving there as crazy. And we were walking there on a small, what is it?
They basically painted a bit of the floor. This is in like almost like a garage bit.
Yeah.
But people are still driving like full pelt past us. It was a lot of walking in a place that I don't really think you're supposed to walk. Like Vegas very much isn't a walking city.
No, you have more pizza stores than you have sidewalks, right?
You have sidewalks, but it's so warm and it's so big.
Yeah.
That you get from one end of the street to the other and you're already just like exhausted, sweating. You know.
Yeah.
You need the pizza to recharge.
And when we landed in Las Vegas, it already started that we almost got scammed, because we were on our way to order a taxi, and the dude that saw us was screaming from the other side of the street, "You need a taxi!" And we were like, "Yep." "Where do you go?" Tuscany Hotel." "How much?" $55. And we were like, let's check this out. So we checked on Uber, and it was 20 something, like 23 or 24. So luckily we didn't take that fake taxi. It was not really a real taxi either as well, right?
No, it was like some blacked out SUV. Like, I'm sure he would have taken us to where we needed to go.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been so much more expensive. Like, we had a similar thing almost, remember in Amsterdam?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, a few years
we
back,
walked,
right?
We walked out of Schiphol, yeah, and you had people with like taxi signs like shouting over, taxi, taxi, taxi.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, yeah, we need to get back to, get back to yours. Luckily, you came up with a nice plan to sort of like dodge and move away.
Yeah. Luckily, we were able to get a cheaper taxi, and then we arrived at the hotel. And Joey, you came a bit later. What was your impression about the hotel?
We've actually stayed at this hotel before. That's why we recommended it.
Mm-hmm.
We were the ones who kind of recommended it to you, and
Mm-hmm.
we realized that it's very nice for the price, and that if we're gonna stay somewhere, it might as well be comfortable, right?
Yeah. And oh, sorry. Yes, go on.
No, you can continue. It's fine.
No, I wanted to say, since you are using a wheelchair very often, I think it was wheelchair friendly, right? As long as you stay on the first floor.
Oh yeah, it's not like one of those big hotels with like 20 floors.
No.
They're like different apartment blocks almost.
Yeah.
And at most, I think they have like 3 floors with stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's like an elevator in the main lobby. But that's about it. It's a small place. It's nice.
Yeah.
Lots of places to sit outside. We were surprised by that the first time.
Oh yeah. My experience 2 years ago in Las Vegas was good, but when it comes to the hotel, I was not so happy because we stayed at the Luxor back then, and that is those kind of places that you need to cross like 10 casinos, 20 restaurants before you are able to get to your room. And I was happily surprised that in this hotel, we could go to your room quite quickly, like you're used to have in a hotel. I mean, you go in, you have the reception, you have a way to the restaurant. Now, in this case, you also have a way to the casino, maybe some gift shops here and there, mini bars, and there was also an easy way to go to your room or to the swimming pool, or if you want to sit outside. It was a nice place to also celebrate your vacation, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you, Yuki, what did you thought about the hotel?
I really enjoyed it. It reminded me of the sort of villas you get. I think villa style is the way you describe it, right? So it's, as Joey said, it's like different blocks of like small, almost like community like sections. Mm-hmm. Really nice pool, really nice people. The staff there were absolutely incredible. It's a mirror because we were lucky enough to go into the Luxor on the Monday, and you can tell when you walk in there, it's so like excessive.
Yeah.
Similar to what I was trying to sort of make Vegas out to be, where there's so much going on. Where, at the end of the day, you've done an event, you're tired, you just want to get to your room,
yes,
get to the pool.
You don't want to be in the crowd anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Tuscany was absolutely great for that.
Yeah. Before we continue, I would like to say very welcome to Unicorn, welcome to Misbehave, and also welcome to Lil Miss Vitch or Miss Vic. Welcome to the stream, guys. Let me check if there is anybody new in YouTube. No, in YouTube land, we still have only a Yuki. And there we have Zentino FGC. Welcome to the stream. In this EVO 2025 recap. Earlier this stream, we played a video created by our buddy Yuki during the event. So if you want to watch back that video later, if you have missed it, it's also available on my YouTube channel. It's the latest upload there. So I highly recommend you to watch it in case you have missed it. We are currently having a casual chat about our adventures in Las Vegas with my buddies MrJoe and Yuki, and we are currently talking about the hotel. What I also thought about the hotel, guys, the rooms were very big. compared to what I used to be in hotels. I think for you, Joey, accessibility-wise, that is quite nice if you have a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, the rooms were nice. There was a bathtub, which was exceptionally nice.
Yeah.
Lots of space to move around, which is very important.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. So the first day, I mean, we all landed on Wednesday evening. And
Different times though. I landed quite a bit later than you.
Yeah, you landed almost midnight, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you go to bed directly?
As soon as we could, yes.
Yeah, I mean, before you are unpacked and unzipped and everything, it's probably after midnight when you are there.
Yeah.
But then the Thursday, guys, the first day, it was actually... we had a funny start on Thursday because Yuki and I, we were like, well, let's have our sleep. Let's take our rest because on Friday, Yuki had to go up very early and me too because Yuki's matches started at 10 a.m. I don't know who cooked that up. I mean, we are all gamers at EVO. So who wants to start at 10 a.m.? Let me know. But never mind. So on Thursday, our only free day, so to say, before the tournament started, Yuki and I were like, let's relax, let's chill. So we stood up around 11. But Joey, if I'm correct, Joey, he has his daily routines. He really needs to wake up at certain times, eat at certain times, and do other stuff at certain times. Joey was already awake around 7, I think, that morning. And maybe you could tell the viewers how much you and your guides were starving before we wake up.
Oh, yes. We were quite hungry. I was sending a voice message at like 9 o'clock. We're hungry.
And no response until 11.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Until like, no, it was around 10:30.
Oh, lucky you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Yuki was like, we just woke up. Give us like 45 minutes.
Yeah, you guys were, damn, another 45. But I think our first breakfast back then was great. Nice service. So thank you once again to the waitresses there at the hotel. Food was good. Yes?
For reference, my previous meal was at 1 p.m. the previous day, Canada time.
So that is like 10 a.m. Las Vegas time, indeed. So
yes.
It's like 24 hours for Joey. Yeah, I can imagine that the poor guy was starving. The rest
Props
of
to them for waiting as well, though.
Sorry, what did you say, Yuki?
Big props for all of them for waiting, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been as merciful. I would have been like, right, okay, let's get some food down me and then carry on.
If the first prize for EVO was food, I would have won.
Yeah, by eating not food for the longest time, indeed. And indeed, your guides, I mean, in this case, it was your mom and your stepdad. I think they did an amazing job by not being mad at us. Because they were also a bit hungry.
Oh, they hit it really, really well.
Yeah.
Either way, thank you very much.
So after breakfast, we went to the venue, which was like a small taxi drive away. And when we came there, maybe you, Joey, can tell what happened when we entered the building.
Well, we entered the building and saw a lot of people, and we were trying to figure out which way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of ended up just going the direction where the most people were, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had to go a different way than you, I believe, because we went to the help desk.
Yeah.
And you got distracted by adoring fans, didn't you?
Yeah. The funny thing was, I think within 5 minutes when we entered the building, our buddy Jawdropper, who is now also known as Fadel, saw me, and he came directly to me with his brother Slime, and he was like, "Hey guy, I am so happy to meet you in person finally. It's about you that I am able to be here at Las Vegas, and I was like, no, don't give me all those credits. He was referring to the game PC he won a few years ago. I think he was like 14 back then. He was now 19, so yeah, grown-up jaw dropper. So my jaw dropped actually when I meet him. But that was very fun. That he was actually the first person, a community member here that came to me and said, "Hey, can I have a picture with you?" And he was, I can tell you guys, one of many. So yeah, it took me a while before I met Joey again with my badge, because there was a lot of picturing doing.
He was like 14 when he won that, and now he's like 19 and taller than you.
Oh yeah, he is indeed. And probably bettering Street Fighter 6 as well, which is no problem, but
Questionable, perhaps, on his best day.
And so we got our badges finally, and also an how do you say that? A plastic EVO. How do you call that? It's not a mug.
Reusable water bottle.
Yeah, a water bottle indeed. Because the thing at EVO, guys, that is something I think should be changed. On the other hand, what is new with events? You were not allowed to bring anything liquid or food from yourself into the venue. Of course, it's a strategy from companies like that to make sure you're gonna buy stuff. But come on, guys, if you do that, make it a bit reasonable pricing, because a hamburger with fries and a Coke, $27. What are we talking about? American dollars, yes. So I mean, I don't mind to pay for my food if I am not allowed to bring my own. But $27 for a portion of fries, a hamburger, and a Coke. Yeah, come on. I mean, you can eat 3 times for that at McDonald's, I guess.
You could eat a whole meal for that at the hotel restaurant.
Yes.
Which is also probably a little bit increased from normal.
Sure. So after our badges were taken and we walked a bit around, there was not really that much to do already on Thursday, because they were still building up stuff. There was a lot of work to do. There were no casuals that you could play. So we went back to the hotel. And I think we started to practice. And maybe you, Yuki, can talk a bit how that went.
Yeah, so it was a nice setup. We were using the PC I used to edit on, that laptop, which was a formerly Chassis. So again, thank you very much. And it was nice, just a simple splitter, being able to use controllers without converters. I don't know if we'll touch on that later on. But it's nice to just be able to plug in whatever controller into a system and have it work.
Yeah.
But that was nice. It was a good sort of casual feeling. I had a lot of advice from my Ken with the way that I play. I was a very willing punching bag for yourself, Sven, and Joey.
You did a good job, buddy.
Thank you very much. I can hold back, as in I can block every now and again, which is always useful. The main sort of shift for me was then, recording you two. It's shown partially in the video, but there was like the full day before we flew out. Sven and Joey were just going at it constantly. They were doing like opponent replays, checking the matches, and again they were doing so many matches with each other. This whole idea of Sven and Joey being sparring partners. I really enjoyed being able to record that in person in the hotel room, and of course Sven sitting behind the laptop screen, because again he doesn't need the screen. I always thought that was funny. And again, the rooms were big enough that you could do that.
You had space to walk around and to film from different angles, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
No. I hope you didn't film the mess of my bed, by the way, because we already slept in there for one night. So, I mean,
that was very tactical framing. I
Oh.
made sure to avoid that.
to avoid that, yes. Okay, cool. So after the practice, then we went to dinner. I think it was already dinner time. Was a great dinner. Do you remember what you ordered for the first dinner, Joey?
I don't actually.
You, Yuki?
I had the was it pizza first night? I think. I don't
Probably.
remember myself. I think so.
Okay. Well, I was not that hungry, so I went for a hamburger with fries. And in addition, I ordered a potato salad and a coleslaw. So yeah, I was not that hungry, and yeah, it felt great. So imagine what I would have ordered if I was really hungry back then. But no, it was great, and I think after
Foreshadowing.
I told you guys that my shirt got tight. So after dinner, I think you and I, Yuki, we went to the pool, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
After a half an hour break to let the food settle, of course.
Yeah.
We didn't go straight into the pool.
And between you and me, guys, it was great to be in the pool. They even had a what was it called? A hot tub or whirling
like a
pool or jacuzzi. Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing was, it was occupied in the beginning, so there was no place. And when there was finally space in it, Yuki and I, we went into it. And we were waiting there and sitting. And we were like, okay, when is this thing turning on? So after maybe 30 minutes or something, then Yuki was like, maybe there is a switch somewhere that you need to press. So he went out of the pool and yes, there was a switch. So since we knew that, we had a nice time in the jacuzzi, but yeah, we were like, hey, why is this thing not going on automatically? But never mind.
We didn't have to make the bubbles ourselves.
Yeah.
It turns out.
And we met some nice people as well in the how do you say it, in the hot tub. We had a Canadian couple, a Mexican couple that was very interested in what we were doing, and the man of this couple, automatically recognized that I was not a Native American, probably not because of my weight, but more because of my English. So he was very interested in what we were doing, and after I told him that we went for a Street Fighter tournament, he was sitting there in the pool for like 10 or 15 minutes more, and every 10 seconds he was doing something like Hadouken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! I think he had been drinking a bit before. He also tried to speak a bit Dutch. So he was curious how you would say thank you in Dutch, which is Yuki.
Dankjewel.
Excellent. So as soon as he learned that, he went over to Yuki, since he learned from me that Yuki was able to speak a bit Dutch. And he was going over to Yuki and say, dankjewel, dankjewel. And Yuki was like, okay, why?
What have we done?
What have we done? And we also met some Canadian people who were actually from Ukraine. So Ukrainian roots, living in Canada. And yeah, we had a nice talk about Las Vegas. They were on holiday, if I remember correct. And
Yes.
yeah, it was all of a sudden a very nice time in the hot tub. And when we went out in the hot tub, I think it was time to bed. Or guys, was it on Thursday that we went to what is it called? Sesame Street?
Fremont Street.
Oh, Fremont Street.
Was it that day we did that?
Yeah, that was on Thursday, right? Yeah, we did.
31st, yeah.
Yeah, we did not do that
Yeah,
on Friday.
Yeah, we did it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Thursday, yeah.
So guys, since Fremont Street, my experience is something that is only nice when you can see. Maybe it's nice if you guys can explain to the viewers what is Fremont Street.
I'll let Yuki explain that because he's never been.
Again, it was just there was so much going on. It's essentially a covered street. I don't think I could guess how long it is. But you have casinos and bars and shops on either side. I guess ceiling, which is weird because it's an outdoor venue, but it has like a LED ceiling that was just playing videos, adverts, like really strange, like abstract, like patterns and such. There was zip lines that went the length of the street. You had street performers doing their thing, trying to get photos. You had bands and stuff, live music, and so on. It was a lot to take in. I think I'd highly recommend it if you're in Vegas. It seems like one of those things that you like have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Joey, have I missed anything?
There's what's it called? Zip lining. I think that's why there's a ceiling, because you can zip line across the whole Fremont Street.
Yeah. But yeah, it's mainly it's the drinking, it's the sort of like the bars and the street performers. I think is the main attraction for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so when we were walking there, guys, imagine, as a blind person, I couldn't see a thing. So Yuki was describing that, on your right now there is an almost naked pretty woman dancing, and she didn't look so happy or confident. So I hope that she was not forced or anything to do that. But yeah, that is something I couldn't see. There were other artists doing their tricks. There was a magician doing some tricks. That is so sad that if you are blind, you cannot see it, of course. So my experience from Fremont Street is a lot of noise, but it also reminds me a bit of home, because there was the smell of marijuana. I mean, not my home, but I mean the Netherlands. You mean there was a huge smell of marijuana, a lot of drunk people, or at least I think they were drunk, and a lot of loudness. So for me it felt a bit like that I was walking somewhere in Amsterdam, except that they spoke English instead of Dutch. On the other hand, in Amsterdam, a lot of people speak English as well these days. And what I remember from that Fremont Street is that even if it was so crowded, I did not bump into many people. So either Yuki, who was my guide there, was either guiding me very good, or the people were respecting the fact that I was walking with my white cane, and that they did not bump into me. I mean, like my usual experience is when I walk here in the Netherlands with my white cane, especially in crowded streets, that people are not watching, they just walk and boom, oh, sorry, I didn't saw you. But there it really felt like that I had space enough to walk. So credits to you, Yuki, if it was your job or a combination of your job and the people there.
It's definitely a combination, because again, like I say that, Las Vegas isn't walkable. The streets were very wide as well, so there was the opportunity to essentially weave around people. Whereas the Netherlands is a lot more condensed. Yeah.
How was this for you in a wheelchair, Joey?
It's fine, because my mom is very aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I can imagine when you have a wheelchair, with a wheelchair and a guy in front of you, then I would be aggressive as well. I mean, the wheelchair will be hit first before you got hit, right? So, no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's also what Yuki said. He was pushing me along every now and then in the hotel. He was like, I'm pretty sure the wheelchair will hit them first before Joey does. So let's go.
Yeah, so we attach the spikes and stuff to it as well, like
Yeah.
Mad Max. We can start racing him. It'd be great.
Yeah, people will watch out automatically. So when we came back from Fremont, by the way, did you have some footage of Fremont Street included in the video?
Not in the video. I didn't know what I could show that wouldn't get us
Oh
demonetized.
no, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, there's lots of shirtless dudes and lots of women in underwear.
Oh yeah,
That is what Fremont Street seemed to be. So,
yeah. Yeah, so it's maybe not fitting for my channel indeed.
No, if you had a Patreon, maybe we could put the footage there.
That's up to you guys. How much do you think those videos would be worth on a Patreon? No, just kidding. So when we got back from Fremont Street, I'm wondering why it is actually called Fremont. Does that mean something?
No, I think that's just the name of the street, like
Okay.
like Stevenson Avenue or some shit. I don't know.
Mm. The avenues are more in New York, right?
Yeah, maybe. Let's Google. Why is it called Fremont Street?
Yeah, I'm trying to stall for time as well.
Yeah, maybe there
Fremont
is.
Street dates back to 1905. Oh, cool. Nice.
Okay, is
Okay.
David Vincent, my boy, spending $20,000 in Vegas on ladies of certain pleasures?
I mean, that's also legal in the Netherlands, so it is just like being home, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, in the Netherlands, you can even legally hire them to your home. So let's say if Chassis says to me, I'm going away this weekend, I would be able to do that if I want that. Not that I'm going to do that, so don't worry, Chas. But yeah, it is legal here, prostitution. And I was expecting, because gambling and all that stuff is also allowed in Las Vegas, I was expecting that it would be legal there as well, but it seems like it's only provided in some kind of back alleys and back streets and such. Not that
That's
we
America
were.
for you.
Huh? Sorry?
That's the United States for you.
Oh yeah. Well, we were not we were not looking for that over there, but yeah. But maybe David.
Fremont Street was named after Major General John Charles Fremont.
Mm-hmm.
Just to try and bring this back on track. He was an army officer, explorer, and politician.
Okay.
There you go.
No, thank you for checking that fact. So after we went to Fremont Street, we went back to the hotel, and yeah, we were all very tired, and we decided to go to bed because the next day, Friday, it was finally the day when EVO, the tournament, started, and Yuki had the great honor to be one of the first groups to play. I think it was the first group, right? At
It was in
Yeah,
the first
10 a.m.
round of groups,
in the first round. Yeah, 10 a.m. guys. I mean, 10 a.m. is normally when I'm not even waking up at home. If there is not something special going on. So, since I wanted to support Yuki for his matches, I volunteered to wake up. How early was it? 7 something that we woke up? 7:30?
Yeah, I think we said 7.
Yeah.
It turned into 7:30.
Yeah.
And then we had some excellent food at the
Yeah, indeed.
the hotel.
Yeah.
And then Uber off to
To the venue, the convention center in Las Vegas. Can you describe the feeling of that convention center? I mean, for me, it felt very big. How is it for you if you can see it?
So, I think easily the convention center is larger than the town that I live in currently. Like, you can see it from, if you look at like Google Maps and stuff, you can see golf courses next to it, and it still like dwarfs it. Like, it is ridiculously big. I only found this out later, but there's a whole like tunnel system of just having like taxis essentially to take you from one side of the convention center to the other.
So,
like, it's huge. It reminds me of the Jabas in Utrecht.
yeah, the Jaarbeurs, yes.
Yeah, it reminds me of that, but without the walls. So
Okay.
if you took all the walls off,
There you
it's
have
just like a
one
huge
room.
center.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, and the jaarbeurs, for those who don't know it, that is the event halls, one of the biggest event halls here in the Netherlands, where they, for example, host Dutch Comic Con, Game Force, NL, and a couple of other big events. But it is nothing in comparison to the convention center. I mean, for those who
Bear in
ever,
mind, our bit, was just in the West Hall.
yeah,
You know, there's another like 2 or 3 sections like across the road. That's all connected by a bridge. You know, like it's insane how big this place is.
so only the West Hall. How much people do you think you can gather there? If let's say that Taylor Swift would give a concert there, how many tickets could she sell?
We could check that.
Probably there are details about, but it was
Probably.
it was great, guys. It was grand. It was huge. It was giant. It was yeah. It was.
Yeah.
I felt so small when I was walking there.
It says here 6,000 capacity, but that doesn't feel right at all. It
No.
feels like it could be so much more than
But
that.
maybe due to security reasons or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You could pack a lot of people in there, though. A lot of people were packed in there.
Hey, so at 10 a.m. your first matches started. Were you nervous?
A little bit. I think you were more nervous than I was. I went
For
in
you?
there with, for me, yeah.
Yes.
I went in there with very, very little expectations. All I wanted to do was not get perfected.
Mm-hmm. Did you succeed?
I did.
Okay.
I wanted to hit Chinbuster into run Dragon Lash into DP, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to win at least one round, which I did better than that. I won a match. So I already I went in there with like such low expectations, and I knew that okay, I'm here to film yourself and Joey.
Mm-hmm.
I would have absolutely kicked myself if I didn't enter myself.
Yeah, that was one of your dreams as well, right? I mean, if
Yeah,
you are there,
super glad.
you really want to play, even if you are ending last, which you did not. But yeah, it's just the experience to be a player. I mean, this is something, guys, that you can tell when you are grandpa in about 60 years or so, with your grandchildren on your lap. That you can say, "Old grandpa was at EVO 2025." Right?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, it's such a cool experience to have, to see the FGC like that,
Mm-hmm.
all together, all sort of, working together, and because it's such a huge production as well.
Yeah.
What helped with my nerves a lot was right before, about 10 minutes before, we met up with George
Slime?
and Slime.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was Ray as well that gave me the converter thing, the wingman, so I could use an Xbox controller, because all of the setups were PlayStation.
Yeah, that is something that you refer before. Yeah, I think it's bad that if you host a tournament, even if it's PlayStation or Microsoft or whoever, that people need a special converter in order to use their equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware as well, these converters, you couldn't ask oh, can I borrow one from tournament organizers?
No.
I was lucky that Ray was like, oh yeah, well my pool's in an hour or something, or 2 hours, so take this one, you'll be okay. So thank you again, Ray. I appreciate it.
Did you give it back, by the way? Because those were like $50 or so.
Yeah, I gave it back to Slime. And Slime
okay.
gave it back. So yeah, I made
Cool.
sure.
Otherwise, I will give them your address so they know where to find it. No, I'm just kidding. So when your matches started, your first opponent was a Kimberly player.
Yeah, I do want to mention though, when we found Slime and Jawdropper, Slime sat me down and gave me a really nice 1-to-1. Okay, here's how you do combos with Ken. So I said, "Oh, I'm a gold again," and he was like, "Oh, we'll get you to platinum." So I'll take you up on that, Slime.
Slime, by the way, is an ultimate grandmaster, Chun-Li, and my player, just for the reference.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah, he gave me excellent advice. Gave me a lot of confidence going into it. And yeah, it made that first match so much better, knowing that I had his support as well. Whether or not I used those tips in the match is another thing. But I was certainly thinking about it as I autopiloted to my normal stuff.
To your normal stuff. So your first match was versus a Kimberly. I think it was a nice dude, right? Yeah, not the Kimberly. I mean, she's not a dude, but the player.
Yeah, Trandon. Brandon, I believe, is his legal name. The absolute most respect for. Like, it felt like a casual.
Yeah.
In that we were sat side by side, we were laughing. Like the headsets, like one cup was like off the air, so we could talk to each other.
Yeah.
He was constantly doing like he had really good corner pressure, like as in to get me into the corner. He'd get me in the corner. He'd throw a bomb at my feet and do. She has that combo where she does like a backflip off you, right?
Yes.
And then hits you with an aerial. And I was blocking that constantly because there's a bomb at my feet, right?
Yeah.
Like I have to block. There's nothing else I can do. I can parry maybe.
And eat the grab.
But that was it. He wasn't grabbing.
No.
So I told him, this is in the first match. I was like, mate, grab. Walk up to me and grab me, please, because there's nothing else I can do. You know?
Yeah.
I think normal people probably wouldn't have said anything.
No.
But I was like, come on, you can do this. please, walk up, grab, do something. And he was like, yeah, you know.
He was afraid for your EXTP, I think, on Wake Up or something.
I think he was. Ken player, yeah. So, maybe. But, yeah, there was a lot of, like, that sort of banter back and forth, which was nice. Like
there was also something with a super, right? That somebody made a full screen super. Yeah, you can tell it.
Yeah, we both absolutely whiffed supers, and both of us, like, we just stopped, and we were like, oh, mate, I'm so sorry. And then we sort of took a second of just standing next to each other, and then we carried on fighting, you know? So again, I also only found out later that if you made it out of day one pools, you would have got a free Chipotle. So I think had I had known that, I probably would have tried even harder.
Oh, really?
And not have been as merciful as I was. But yeah, no, the first match was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was the one where I won a match, so I got 2-1.
Yeah, you lost 2-1, but you won a match there, right?
I lost 2-1, but I won a match, which in my eyes, I pretty much could have won EVO at that point. Like, I was buzzing. So, yeah.
And then your second match, that was versus Jamie. There was, I think, Slime was commenting it for me, if I remember it correct. And before you go into the match, for me, it felt like that you should have won that one.
Yeah, it felt the same for me as well. I don't really remember what I did or what I did wrong. I have a feeling I was probably trying to be too aggressive initially, and then I got punished for it, and that made me really sort of clam up. Because there were rounds I remember I was getting close. Like that first round, I remember doing really well.
Yeah.
And then Jamie started to get the drinks in, and then everything sort of shifted then. But yeah, that match is much more of a blur. The guy wasn't talking back to me. I was trying to just vibe and do my thing.
No.
But it certainly wasn't the same energy as the first match.
As the previous one, no.
Yeah, and I think I just let it slip.
Well, yeah, shit happens. Tournament experience. But what I remember from what Slime was telling me is that you were a few times dropping your Dragon Lash run combos, the ones that we practiced.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe next time if you're in a tournament, stick to your bread and butter combos. But yeah, on the other hand, at some point that Dragon Lash combo should be a bread and butter combo for you.
Yeah, it's the one that I try and go for. It's the one that I try and practice every time I open up training. It's one of them. In training, we experienced this in the hotel as well, right?
Yeah.
Or even when we were training back in the Netherlands.
Yeah, in training you can perform it very good.
I can do it with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
I can do it with my controller behind my back. But as soon as it's in a match, like palms are sweaty, buttons be impressed when they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I think that is just part of the tournament experience. You know, you have to deal with sitting side by side with someone else and getting the job done where it counts.
I think so too. So yeah, you were kicked out by the Jamie. You were happy with how the matches go. Yeah, you already said that, I think. But when you think back of it, was what you expected from your matches at EVO?
I did better than I expected. Once again, you know, I was under no illusion that I'd go there and be like, you know, on stage or anything. I'm not really a sort of like tournament guy when it comes to Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I play it a lot more casually than than you or Joey. So the other tournaments I've done, you know, I've been 2-0'd instantly, and I've sat there going, "Oh, well, I've just spent 50 quid for nothing." You know, I'll cheer on my friends at the local, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So again, the fact that I managed to win a match for me was, I was impressed with myself there.
Yeah. No, I think consider your level and the time you spent in Street Fighter 6, that you did a good job. If I may say that. And what for me was very important is that you had fun. I remember, maybe you can tell that story yourself, but there is a story from Yuki how he entered the Blind Warrior Sven community, and that was actually also in a tournament. And yeah, I hope that EVO had at least the same fun for you as that tournament that I'm speaking about. So maybe you can tell that story to the viewers.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I first started watching Sven, I found him through the Madrid tournament video, you know, and then I noticed, I think that's sort of around the time where I got Street Fighter 5. Not really played the game before. I played 4. I played 2 a lot more when I was a kid, like after school. And it was the 1,000 follower tournament that you hosted.
Oh, that's a long time ago. 1,000 followers, guys.
I know.
Still grateful for that.
Yeah, I've still not improved. But no, it was a nice sort of tournament to play that obviously I lost. But there was like, I come from an FPS background normally, and that's fairly toxic in that, oh, you play so bad, oh, stop playing the game, this and that.
Uninstall it.
Uninstall the game, yeah, all that stuff. But for this, one of my matches was against Shas, and I think after the match, or pretty quickly after the match, she was like, hey, do you want to practice? Do you want to train? And it was such a strange sort of like, you know, from the background, that I'd normally be from. Having someone actually reach out and go, hey, not played very well, but we can work on this and we can improve.
Yeah.
It was a really nice sort of feeling. And yeah, it's similar to EVO, you know.
You got that experience there as well, right? With Slime and with Brandon, if that was his name, with the first opponent. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's not about, I mean, it's about competition, but it's not all about competition for some people.
Yeah, it's that really nice sort of, maybe it comes from like the arcades and that whole like notion that if like the arcades are dying or whatever, where it's like you want to have a strong FGC, you want to fight against strong opponents, so there's no point pushing each other out. If someone plays crap or whatever, you don't want to be like, uninstall. It's like, no, improve, fight me again, and we can have better matches.
Yeah,
it's that really nice sort of like self-preservation of the FGC that you don't necessarily see in other communities. You know, maybe it's amplified in this one, as in your community, Sven, where people are so open to helping each other and encouraging each other. It's a really nice environment to, actually put the time in and put the work in, and like it feels like you're achieving something with other people.
Yeah,
which is really nice.
Yeah, that is also the experience that I have for many tournaments, and of course, in each community, in each except this one. But in each tournament, there are always at least one or a few asses walking around. But most of the people, even during tournaments, maybe not directly in your one-on-one match with them, but in between the matches or after the matches, many people want to share their experience, to teach you, to make you better, or learn from you. And I think that is a big shout out to the FGC in general, because of course everybody wants to win and everybody wants to be the best, but if there is nobody to play with because the community is toxic or whatever, yeah, it's better to be let's say I would rather be number 10 out of 100 than I would be number 1 out of 10 for some reason. I mean, the balance is quite the same, but it feels better to be good in a bigger community or a bigger game than be the best in a game that nobody plays because of that it is toxic or stuff like that. So yeah,
it gives
I
you
agree.
People to bounce off. It gives you that sense of community. Really is important.
So in other words, to people that are like, I want to go to tournaments, but I am not good. I will be there punchbacks.
Doesn't matter.
No.
If you can afford to do it, at least get in there and having that experience of, okay, let's say you go there and you are just an absolute punching bag. That's still fine. The people you'll meet there, if it's a local, or the people that have travelled as well for that tournament, talk to them. If you want to improve,
be open for that.
About that.
Yeah.
People will give you advice and people will help you.
No.
If you go there and you're a bit unsure, or maybe fighting games aren't for me, again, it's still worth giving it a go. Like, again, before I did the 1,000 follower tournament stuff, I've not really touched Street Fighter, really.
No.
Couldn't put combos together. It was.
I'm not gonna say that we noticed that. Oh, sorry, did I just say that? No, go on.
Yeah, my combos of jumping hard kick into sweep, absolutely undefeated. So you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself to sort of go in and expect like everything. You can go in there, not do very well, but it's the people that you meet along the way, as cheesy as it sounds, is really what makes the FGC.
What I thought that was also very impressive, and I don't think many people do that, after you were defeated, you were going to the referee, shaking hands and say, hey, thank you for being the referee today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're giving up their time in order to try and organize this many people. Like Street Fighter alone had over 4,000 people enter.
No.
Our referee, bless him, having to shout out names because again, it was a 10 a.m. pool.
Yeah.
People didn't bother turning up.
He's a gamer.
Yep. Well, either they were gamers or maybe missed the flight or whatever, but they don't know that.
No, the referee was a gamer as well, so he's probably not used to wake up early.
Yeah, and they gave them all like over an hour to check in after time.
Yeah.
Which again, they didn't have to do that. And until the very bitter end, where unfortunately these guys had to get disqualified, they're going out, shouting out the names, trying to organize this bracket that people are relying on as well, because it's not just one pool, it's all the pools together.
Yeah.
And I imagine almost every pool would have had people either not showing up or causing problems or whatever.
Even if you had the latest pools, like 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m., there were still people not showing up. And I think...
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
You can.
You know what also might have happened? People could have entered multiple games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a thing why people might not show up as well.
Yeah, but I think they would schedule around that, or at least that is my experience with those tournaments. And at least if that's... I mean, if I was having that issue, let's say that I would play Street Fighter at 4 and Tekken at 5, I would go and notify the head administrator or something about this is happening. when my pool starts, be aware that I might be still in Street Fighter, so please wait for me.
Yeah.
I mean, give a sign that you are there, but that it's not your fault that you are not showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But full credit to the referees.
Yeah.
The guy that I had was great. The guy that refed your matches, Sven, as well, was also super nice too.
Yeah.
One of the admins, her name was Chairs. Again, she was doing great. She was putting in the steps, like running around every single pool to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah.
She was quite accommodating for you, Sven, with the. I'm sure you'll probably touch on it, but when you play, your sound settings are different. So we were asking, hey, can Sven stay on one setup?
Yeah.
So that way he doesn't have to change the settings constantly. And instantly they were like, absolutely not a problem. Let me ping a message around. We'll get it all sorted. So yeah, absolute respect to the refs. They did great.
Now, I'm glad to hear that you had a great tournament experience. A few hours later, it was Joey's turn. Joey started at 1, so you had time. Or was it 12? No, 1 it was,
12.
right? 12.
12,
So
yes.
it was before your lunch, right?
Yeah, I skipped lunch kind of.
Okay.
I ate a bit later.
You were in a pool with, how do you say that? Maybe one of the best players around yet?
Was I?
Yeah, that Chris Wong guy, is he not a very strong one?
Was, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, my pool started. I was in winners. I fought against a Chun-Li player.
Yep.
That was a nice first match. I wish it was on stage because I did very well in that match. I won 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually ended up playing against the person I didn't expect to. I actually warmed up against the player I thought I would play against in the second round.
Yeah, there was a
before my
DJ
pool
guy,
started.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this could be interesting. Nope, I ended up fighting a dude named Eric, who I could not find on CFN for the life of me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because there's like hundreds of Erics.
Yeah, and maybe he's using a different name on CFN, and that he has just registered as Eric at EVO. Who was Eric playing?
JP.
Oh, that was the JP indeed. Yeah.
Yes. So that did not go so well for me. I lost 2-0.
Yeah, during that match, you played Jury. Was another character not a better option when you think of it afterwards?
It was possible I maybe should have tried Ryu at least once.
Mm-hmm.
But hindsight is 20/20, as they say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and afterwards it's easy to talk. But I remember that during that match when you started really good versus the JP. I mean, it was you almost perfected him in the first round, but then he awoke, and then it was actually a one direction show, if I may say that. I mean, of course, you still had some combos, but overall, I would say that the JP was the true winner
better
there.
player, for
the
sure.
better player, yes. But as I said, I was wondering when I was watching that match, because the funny thing was, guys, the first match Joey was playing, Yuki was commentating it for me. You can see that back in the video. But then we came up with the brilliant idea, since Joey was not using the headset they provided there at EVO. I was like, hey, if he's not using that one, why should I not pick it up and listen to what he is doing? So the rest of the matches I was able to hear what he was doing. So when Joey was playing versus JP, after he lost the first one, I was like, oh, maybe you should switch. But yeah, of course that is Joey's decision. So you lost versus Eric, the JP. You came to losers, and what happened then?
I confused the absolute hell out of you.
Yes.
I actually confused Sheldon as well, because he showed up partway through the match.
Yeah.
And he's Sheldon is a Twitch streamer who Sven is very familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed up almost right as I won the match.
Yeah.
And all he saw was a jury losing. And
Yeah.
he thought that was me.
Me too.
Yes, you
the,
too.
The moment you lost, I was doing like, oh, I mean, I am for those who are blind. I am now holding my hands before my face, like, oh no, I don't believe this. And then
Twist, yeah.
And then Joey says, I won. I was like, yeah.
Yes, I picked Ryu. I did not want to do a jury mirror. Thank you very much.
No. You knew that he was a jury player, or were you waiting for him to select?
No, we were in the character select, and I saw they picked jury, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like mirror matches that much. That one especially was chaotic.
What I noticed in refer to this is that many players, you know, when you are at the character screen in a tournament, many players are going to do a button check and stuff like that. But what many players are doing, or some, is that they do, let's say that their main character is Ryu, that they go to another character, then do the button check, then go back and then choose their main character. And I think to do that, to prevent the opponents to do a character pick based on their own character, so to say.
Well, no, because they can still back out and pick their own character again.
Yeah, but that would be so obvious if you do that. I think the referee would say something about that.
Maybe. Okay, so my next match was a jury versus I picked jury, actually.
Yeah.
And I fought a Kemi.
Yeah.
And if I may say so myself, my anti-airs were flawless.
That was your best
My
match, if I may say
DPs
that.
Specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, personally, that was your best match, if you ask me.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I remember of that match is that, you know, Kemi and her dive kicks, how fast they are. I counted at least 5 times during, I think it was 2-1 or 2-0.
2-0.
2-0, okay. I counted 5 times at least that Joey was able, with classic control, guys, so no modern buttons or anything like that, no, with classic control, to EXDP Kemi out of her dive kicks. I mean, try that in a real match, guys, with any EXDP characters of your own. Play versus a Kemi, a good Kemi. I mean, this Kemi was really not
Not bad.
Not bad, indeed. Try to EXTP them out with your character. Joey did it 5 times in a tournament. It's insane.
But I also kind of scared them, I think, after the second or third time.
Yeah, they stopped doing it, but still.
So they were not playing their best after that.
I don't know, but they tried to play different. But yeah, you really did an amazing job there. I wish we had the match so that I could show it to people. But those EXTPs, yeah, it was, yeah.
I think at least one of them was a regular DP though.
Or maybe, yeah. Now that could have been an EVO moment if it was on stage, I think. Yeah. So you won that match versus the Kemi, and then.
And then I fought a Geef. That was depressing.
And from all characters, it was Geef. I mean, you and Geef were kind of big buddies in Street Fighter V. I mean, when your name was in a tournament or on a stream, then yeah, it was almost Geef in the same line, so to say, because
it was supreme irony.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's what I was aiming towards. How did the match versus the Geef go?
Well, I feel like I could have won that if I just picked Ryu from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. And I ended up losing from a level 1 anti-air, which I never see Geef's attempt.
No. He tried it before, but then he whiffed. And then
he tried it again, and then he hit.
Yeah. And also in that match, in comparison to the JP one, it went so easy in the beginning. The first round or the first match even, you took so easy.
Yes.
Like, okay, is this Geef doing anything at all? How is this Geef able to reach? I think it was losers round 5 or something. How did this Geef came so far? Because he was, you could grab him. He was not blocking high, low. Yeah, and then
Geef is a scary tournament character because he just does things and wins.
yeah.
I actually have unfortunate news. I have to go eat.
Oh really? Ah,
Yes.
I should have known that. Then we had put you before Yuki. So before you go to eat, Joey, I have one last question then for you. So you ended up in losers 5, I think. Your overall opinion about your tournament experience. What would you say about that?
The overall bracket experience?
Yeah.
It was pretty good, I will say. I'm glad I didn't go 0-2, which was kind of my only goal.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was kind of hoping to at least play Chris Wong. That would have been fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been on stage.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yes.
It's especially if the referees had paid attention.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and oh well, sometimes things don't go your way.
Well, I think you did a great job. Also considering the travel that you had, the fact that it is EVO, good players there, and your condition. I mean, after all, you also play in a unique style with your hands. So yeah, hey Joey, it was a pleasure to have you not only today but also to have you around during EVO. I'm so glad that we were able to made it.
If I'm back while you're still streaming, I will come back.
Okay, sure. I don't think I will be streaming then, but in case, feel free to do so. Otherwise, have a wonderful dinner, I think it is.
Yes.
Dinner, yes. And see you back on Wednesday, because on Wednesday we're gonna do something else, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your meal, mate.
Enjoy your meal. Yeah, guys, I was so proud of Joey, how he did there, how he fought, and it was so sad that he lost that last match versus the Geef. What is going on? We get a CPT Carago with a subscription. Thank you very much, CPT Carago. So nice. Thank you very much. Oh man, that is the 3rd subscription for today. Do you know what, guys? Since this is some kind of different stream than normal, and many of my chance cards on the wheel are also focused on Street Fighter games. Is it okay to everybody that I will save the wheel spins for Wednesday, and that I will just give some blinds now to everybody as a thanks to all the subscribers so far? Because it would be more fun, I think, if I would spin the wheel and in case it lands on chance, we can actually do something with it. So what I'm gonna do, since we had 3 subscribers, I will give out 10,000 for each sub, which is the highest one on the wheel. So 30,000 blinds are on your accounts. Thank you so much, CPT Carago, and also MrJoe earlier, and 2Fox6 for your subscriptions. Very nice. Thank you very much. We are currently having a casual stream here about our adventures at EVO 2 weeks ago. Earlier this stream, I played a video created by my buddy Yuki, who is also here with me on the microphone. If you have missed that video, it's already on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out there. Of course, after the stream, please, because it will be more fun if you stay here and watching. Joey, who was also part of the stream, he just left for lunch and or dinner actually, and we just discussed his group matches. It was a bit shorter than before, but I completely forgot about his strict dinner times. So Joey ended his group almost reaching day 2, if it was not for that Geef that he mentioned. Then a few hours later, it was finally my turn to start playing official matches. And imagine, guys, that I was already around in the venue since early morning, so I was actually a little bit messed up already, exhausted by all the noise. But yeah, the adrenaline was still fully in my body, because yeah, you know, that was the time I was waiting for, and finally it was there. 4 p.m. Friday, August the 1st. Blind Warrior Sven was ready to rumble. He fought. Yeah, he fought indeed. The thing was, as Yuki mentioned earlier this stream, I was allowed to set up an own PlayStation system with my settings and my controller and such, to make sure I didn't have to do that over and over and over again for every match, which was fine. And I think that is the way tournament organizers should do in case of a special player with a disability, because yeah, it takes some time to set up your stuff, to adjust your sound settings and such, and it's already stressy. Players are already stressed for their matches, and if you need to do that before every match, it's completely stressing you out. So I was happy that I was able to do that. So my first match was there, and it was versus a Ken player named Still a Matic, and he wiped the floor with me. Yeah, I have no other words for this. The problem only was for me that during the match I noticed that my controller, I thought, was lagging. It turned out not to be the case, but I had the feeling that my controller was lagging, and I noticed that. I mean, you guys have seen me streaming many times, you have seen me playing many times. How often is it that I drop a combo, or that if I want to do a headbutt, that there is no headbutt coming out? I don't think that happens very often, right? I mean, I know my buttons, I know my motions. Of course, I lose matches because my opponent is better, or that I have less luck or anything, but losing matches because my headbutt doesn't come out 3 times in a row, yeah, no, that is not for me. But it happened during that match. And once again, this Ken was far better than me, so it's not an excuse. It's just something I noticed. So I was sent to losers, and the next match I played was versus a Chun-Li player. That was actually, yeah, the easiest match for me in my group. So no offense to the Chun-Li player, but it went very well for me. Yeah, I think this Chun-Li player was either very nervous, or it was really not a high-ranked Street Fighter player. So yeah, I think, no, I'm sure actually that was a match that I made a perfect. So it was about that yeah, strength level difference, so to say. My third match was versus a Marissa player, and that was quite a tough match. I won with 2-1, but it was very close. And during that match, I also noticed a bit that my controller was doing weird. Not so much as versus the Ken player, that my headbutts were not coming out, but it felt a bit like that if I was, especially in a combo, but also during normals, that when I pressed the button, that the audio I heard from the move was slightly later than I used to be. And I was like, okay, is my controller lagging again, or is it because I'm playing on a PlayStation, which is a bit more slower than on the PC? So I was really like, okay, what's happening here? But luckily I won. Then my next opponent, and we are currently in losers 4, was a Kemi player. And it turned out it was a Chinese Kemi player. And maybe, Yuki, you can tell a bit, because there was something special with this guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, really nice guy. Super polite. He spoke to myself and after the matches. He had this really sort of like striking like off yellow greenish coat on. So sleeveless coat, like really big hood. Right. His controller, exact same color. Like how he had that coordination, how he found that coordination, incredible. His cami also had that color. It's like it was perfect. It was really, really cool to see.
Yeah, and I said to him, because with all respect, I have seen many Japanese players in tournaments, and it's very difficult to speak with them because they don't speak English that very well, most of them. But this Chinese guy, and I know China and Japan are not the same, but this Chinese guy was speaking almost flawlessly, I would say. So it was nice, and I said it to him. I said, "Hey guy, your English is so great. It's nice to speak with you, and thank you for the match," which I won. And I was in losers 5 then, and I was paired up again versus Stillmatic, the Ken that kicked me out of winners, and unfortunately he also kicked me out of losers. So I was a bit upset about that. The one and only person who kicked me out of winners was also the guy who kicked me out of losers. I mean, there is a chance, of course, that happens in a group, but yeah, I would rather have had another person doing that. But it is what it is. And also in that last match, again, my controller was not doing exactly what I wanted. But that is something I come up later, what the reason was actually. So Stillmatic, if you're watching this stream by any chance or maybe later, absolutely, you deserve the victory. Congrats. But next time, I hope you're in another group, because it's not nice to be kicked out by one and a single person in the tournament. But GG's, it was a pleasure to play with you. So back to later that weekend. So later that weekend, I had an opportunity to play some casuals with Rattlehead, who is a blind Mortal Kombat player who was there for an exhibition for able gamers. He had his own PlayStation there, and when we were playing Street Fighter on his PlayStation, it felt smooth. It felt way smoother than on the PlayStations in the tournament brackets. So it almost felt like I was playing at home on PC. So I was testing something, and I found the reason why the brackets felt so sluggish. The reason, guys, it was not my controller. It was the audio setup. So to clarify this to you guys, during the brackets, they used a splitter so that both players could insert a headset, or there were already headset inserted in it, who were connected to either the screen, which I think they were, or maybe to the PlayStation console itself, or maybe to another device that was connected to the PlayStation. Anyway,
To the screen.
To the screen. Okay. The audio that came from the screen into the splitter, into my headset, had a slight delay compared to what it is, for example, when I'm here at home, or how it was with Rattlehead's configuration. So it felt for me like my controller was lagging, but it was actually the sound that was a few milliseconds behind my inputs. And at the moment, it was difficult for me to say if it was the audio or the controller, because first I was like, the controller is reacting slow, because if I press a button, it feels a bit late before I hear the result, right? And then you think, it's the controller. But it was actually the audio that was delayed. Now, either way, I learned my lesson. I always have a external audio device with me, which I can plug in either a PC or a PlayStation, which will have the audio go through, and I am sure that one doesn't have extra delay compared to what I'm used to at home. But it needs some configuration when you plug it in, and it is an extra cable and such. So when I discovered at the brackets that they already had a splitter and that I could simply plug in my headset, I was actually happy that they did that and didn't thought about that it might be causing delay or anything depending on their configuration. So lesson learned, next time I'm playing at a tournament, I will use my own equipment, even if they already set up a nice splitter or a nice headset setup or anything. If it feels laggy or sluggish, I will test my own setup to see if that fixes it, because I can tell you guys, in a tournament, it's not nice when you drop things that you normally don't drop. Also the simpler ones. So once again, no excuse. I was still able to win some matches. I lost two, so I was out. I had a great experience, but now when I think back of it, I was like, okay, maybe next time, take your time, configure your own stuff, and make sure you get the optimum settings that you're used to play on. But yeah, that was my own fault. Lesson learned. And I had a great time playing with the guys and playing the matches. So when my day was over, we went back to the hotel because we were all done. I think it was like 5 p.m. or what was it? 5:30. And we were all done, exhausted. We wanted to have dinner and relax. So we did so. And on Saturday, guys, I promised Yuki and Joey that we would go to visit some of the exhibition booths they had there, like from Able Gamers, from Victrix, right? Was that the brand? Yeah.
Yeah, Victrix, yeah.
And a few others. So we went there, and at the Able Gamers booth, there was a guy named Rattlehead, who was also a blind player, but he is playing Mortal Kombat. So I went to him. He really wanted to meet me in person. So I went to him. I sat down next to him. We plugged in my stuff. We played Mortal Kombat. We made a deal that we would play a first to 2 in Mortal Kombat and a first to 2 in Street Fighter. He really destroyed me in Mortal Kombat. I think I hit him maybe 4 times or so, or at least that was my feeling. I had no idea what I was doing, what the sounds were telling me, but I had fun. Although I recognized at the same time that the game is probably not my cup of tea. But we had fun. So he beat me 2-0. Then we went over to Street Fighter. And it was my turn to equal the score. It went 2-0 for me. So I asked him, hey, shall we keep it this score and keep it equal? Or do you want to play further? And he said, no, I want to play further. Let's go for Street Fighter. So we played a couple of more sets. And I took them all. But yeah, he really was happy. And I hope that he will play more Street Fighter in the future, because he has talent for it. He's a JP player. So after that, Yuki and I, we went to the hotel. We had some nice time in the swimming pool, had some dinner, and actually that was my end of EVO, because on Sunday, guys, Sunday you had the finals. I am not a person that enjoys watching finals because it is mostly too crowded. It's very difficult to hear what's going on in the matches. So I stayed at the hotel, but Yuki went at the end of the day to the finals. And how was it for you, Yuki, to be there?
It was really nice. As you say, a lot of people still. I managed to catch the very end of the Tekken tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard the huge pop of the crowd as I walked past. And then I had just a flood of people go past me. Luckily, a friend of mine that goes to the SFO, my local in Leeds, was there watching.
Mm-hmm.
And he also had a ticket. So he found me in the crowd. And was like, "Look, I've got a chair up front if you want to sit here." So I was sat next to him throughout the whole thing. And yeah, it just, again, really nice experience. I couldn't estimate how many people were in it, but it was a lot of people.
You inserted a part of it in the video, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is
there's
at
two
the end.
parts.
Yeah, at the end, right?
Yeah, so Kakaru and Mena do the stare down, and they did it again in Vegas. So it was nice. Kakaru just stood there, he's like staring straight. Mena walks forward, throws his bag off, and then really gets in the face. It was a really cool moment. And then I also had part of their set. That was really hype.
Do you think Menardi was the true winner for EVO?
Oh, absolutely. He absolutely wiped the floor with everyone. He was the one that put Kakaru into losers.
Yeah.
And then just beat him down again in the grand final. His gameplay is just... It's hard. It feels so technical compared to
everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the player probably that he plays, the character, because Blanca is a bit more technical than JP, I would say. JP is a bit more straightforward.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a whipping. It really was a whipping.
No.
It wasn't the grand final I wanted to see. I was completely behind Mickey.
Yeah.
Very young player from Hong Kong.
Like 14 or 15 years, right? Or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was Jimmy that said, Street Fighter 4 is older than kid.
Then that guy, yes.
Then Mickey, yeah. Like, it was his first offline tournament. Insane. He played really well.
Yeah.
There's a really nice line of I can't remember who he beat, but the line was just another day in the office for Mickey if he was old enough to work him.
Oh yeah.
It was excellent.
Yeah, he did a great job. Who was he playing?
He played Cammy and he played Mai.
Oh yeah.
Super strong player. Definitely one to watch going forward. Very exciting to watch as well.
Yeah, was this the first time that you were watching grand finals in live for a big tournament?
For a big tournament, yeah. Again, I've watched local tournaments and stuff, and I suppose like regional tournaments as well. But this is by far, I mean, it's EVO. Come on, like, it's the biggest you'll get. Super nice energy.
And was it a bit like a sensation that you have when you are visiting a football match or something like that, or was it different?
A little bit more subdued. The closest thing I can compare it to was watching. There was a Rainbow Six Siege major in Manchester, but that was a very large crowd of drunk English fans that basically treated it like a football match. So there was a lot of chanting and a lot of like songs and stuff that we'd sing. Whereas here you'd get the occasional like Mickey, mana, mana, and that's it. You know, there was no like there was nothing more. You know, like you'd expect in a football match. And I think most of the people in the room were a lot more sober than what we were in Manchester.
Than the average football fan in the UK. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But in terms of the noise as well, very similar. It was nice. The moments of silence where it's so tense. You can cut the tension with a knife. It's nice pops out.
Do you think hey, Drayden! Thank you very much, Drayden, for your subscription. Oh, that is subscription number 4, I guess, for today. Thank you very much, Drayden, and welcome to the stream. And glad that you received the package Chassis and I sent to you. Welcome to the stream. And before we continue, I see that Misbehave wrote, the subbar only says 1, Sven. It's noted, Misbehave. I'm gonna try to fix that. Luckily, I can make sure that before the next stream, I will fix the correct number. But thank you for letting me know. Also, thank you for following the channel to Blind Ryu. Welcome to the stream. And David Vincent says, yo Sven, NES kicking gonna happen today? No, today, David, we will just leave it here. On Wednesday, we're gonna kick asses again. So, yeah, I would invite you to watch again on Wednesday when it comes to kick-ass Street Fighter, because there is a new character to explore. And that is something we're gonna do on Wednesday. So, turning back to the grand finals, do you think, Yuki? I mean, you are a designer, so you have some kind of eye for, what looks good, what looks great. Do you think that fighting game grand finals like at EVO, that it could be something the main stream media like big television channels and such could stream that on their shows, that it would entertain people?
I think it could. I think there's a question of would. Ooh, tip. Very nice.
Oh, really? Wait. Let me see. Was it on Twitch, Yuki?
I saw it on Twitch, but I think it was from Rubber Cookie,
Give me 1 sec.
I believe.
I can't see it.
Uh-oh.
Give me 1 sec, guys.
You might have to send it again just to make sure it's gone through.
No. You should do travel podcasts more often. Been fun. That says Rubber Cookie on YouTube. I'm not sure though if that was a special message.
Yeah, that's a super chat, I think.
Is that a super chat?
I believe.
Does it look different?
It looks different. It's highlighted.
Oh yeah, then it is. Thank you so much, Rubber Cookie, for the super chat. Very nice. What is not so nice though is that my setup probably is not configured correctly, that it will tell me that it is a super chat. So I will investigate that for the next stream. Thank you for helping me testing this. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And yeah, I will try to fix that. Rubber Cookie here with a super chat on how do you say that, on YouTube. That is also something I would like to speak more about on Wednesday.
Hi everyone, I'm back.
Hey Joey, welcome back. So Yuki, you were telling about that it might be possible to entertain people with grand finals and such on TV, like we now do with sport matches or dart matches or something.
I think so. I think there is a question of would esports need the mainstream? Mm-hmm. This is a deeper conversation. There's very good books about it. This is Esports by Paul Redeye. Mm-hmm. Sort of addresses it quite well, where with Twitch we almost have this like second world where it's so interactive. It's a nice alternative. But in terms of sort of getting mainstream attention, fighting games is such a nice way of getting people into esports. Mm-hmm. Because you can tell what's going on, right? There's a very clear timer that counts down. Okay, they have to do it within this time. There's two very like simple health bars, and you go, okay, well, one of them is empty, then the other person's won.
Yeah, one goes down. Yes.
Yeah, one goes down.
Yeah.
Usually they don't go back up. You'll have other bars and stuff which eventually you'd have to explain.
Yeah.
but it's very, very accessible in terms of understanding what's happening.
The
You compare that to like a shooter or like a League of Legends, for
Yeah.
example, where there's so much stuff going on and you need like a full course on, okay, this is what this symbol
Yeah,
means.
what is a
this
healer?
the
What
map
is a tank? What is this? What is that? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, fighting games has that really nice sort of visual. Okay, you can see when someone gets hit. You can see when someone throws a special move.
And
So it
quality-wise,
translates well.
I mean, I know that fighting games have been increased in quality when it comes to images. I mean, we are not talking about 16-bit graphics anymore. Would that work on TV?
I think so. I also think it wouldn't matter as much in terms of what the game looks like. I mean, games at this point are, they look really good anyway. I think
No.
from like Street Fighter 5 onwards, or even if you have games that are more stylized, like I don't know, help me out, Joey. Stylized fighting game, like Grand Blue or something.
If you
Like
have
an anime.
more anime like Dragon Ball Z or what is it, Grand Blue?
Yes.
Marvel Tokon, Yuki.
Yes. Why not? So yeah, you've got stuff like that where things don't have to look like incredibly realistic. Because as long as you can understand the mechanics, that's what makes it easy enough to pick up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I think, as Joey said, it's like the appeal of darts, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy to get into. You stand there, you throw a pointy thing at the wall, and then you get scores for it. You can pick that up very easily, and then it's the amount of times you practice and then you master it. That's where the hook is. Same with football, right?
Yeah.
You kick a ball, hopefully
Yeah.
it goes in the net.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it.
But it's
And
the
that's-
level that is.
It's the
Yeah.
practice you put in, and that is the beauty of esports, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether or not like productions like that will get media attention,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
there
if
is that
TV
question,
is the
though.
right place, especially since less people are watching TV, especially the generation that is interested in fighting games. So yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
I see a question here from Blind Ryu. Hey Sven, what headset do you use? Well, I'm currently using a Sony WH 1006 XM. Sorry, no, that's wrong. A Sony WH 1000 XM6. That is the latest active noise cancelling headset from Sony. It has been released in May this year. And that's the one I'm currently using. That was also the one I used at EVO. But before I was using the XM4 and the XM5 a little bit. They are also great headsets. They are a bit cheaper. But if you want to go for the best active noise cancelling of them all, I would say go for the 6. It sits nice on the head. It gives good audio quality. And in very loud environments such as EVO or other events, you are still able to hear what you are doing. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I hope that answers your question, Blind Ryu. David Vincent, he wrote... who asked that question? Sven, my answer is it's only a matter of time. People rather watch people play video games where they can't get physically hurt. Gaming competition is just as competitive and exciting as regular sports to the people who love it. And that community is growing. Yeah, I think so. I think there is a future for esports when it comes to more public attention. And I think it's also a generation thing. I mean, at some point, our parents, our grandparents who were not born with video games in their youth, yeah, they will die at some point. They were grown up with physical sports like football, cycling, swimming, etc. That was on TV or on the public media. But you and I, and also our generation after us, we were grown up with video games, with everything that is around gaming and such, and of course also with physical sports. But yeah, I think it's a matter of time that esports, and I'm not sure if it is about all esports or maybe that it is just a category of esports, but that you will see a movement in attention.
It's already kind of happened as well.
Yeah.
Where you look at like South Korea, especially during like the Brood War days, playing StarCraft and stuff.
No.
Korea is a place where there's not as much space to do, like larger sports, like physical sports, but they have a lot of the PC bars, and that's what really led to their boom of esports there. And they were among the first to have like huge tournaments, arenas, and so on. But even if you look at ask a Danish person who Astralis is, and they will most likely tell you, oh yeah, I know them.
No.
They may not be huge esports fans themselves, or they might have played Counter-Strike or whatever every now and again. But you can ask them, and they know because it's in the public, that public knowledge. In the same way that you ask someone from England, oh, who's Manchester United?
Yeah.
You can ask them, oh, who's Astralis, and they say, oh yeah, they play games.
Yeah. So I'm wondering to my American people here that are watching, has there been anything from EVO published on TV? I mean, on the news, or maybe in a small, documentary is maybe not the right word, but was there something shown on CNN, Fox, or any other of
I was
your
on
channels?
Canadian news.
Yeah, okay, but that is Canada. No, I'm just kidding. No, okay, but that is, but I mean about the tournament itself, about the gameplay, the winner, like what they do. I mean, if Manchester United tomorrow wins the Champions League, it will be spread all over the world. But now when Menardi won EVO in Street Fighter, I don't think that was maybe in the Dominican Republic where he come from. But since EVO was in Las Vegas, the United States, I'm wondering if it was somewhere on the TV. Hey Joey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude or something. Of course you was on the TV, and of course that is amazing. And it was to prepare for EVO, and I hope a lot of people were watching that and got an idea of what Street Fighter or games in general means for people, and especially people that have difficulties with doing physical sports or any other physical activities, right?
I muted my headset because I was laughing too much. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. So after the grand finals, guys, on Sunday, Joey, or that was actually during the grand finals, Joey flew back to Canada. I hope you had a good flight, Joey.
It was very long. It felt very long because we flew through the night, which is not something I'm used to.
No.
And we arrived at like 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah, something like that.
So we were tired.
Yeah, I can imagine. BlindWarrior says, Sven, EVO is never mentioned on the news in America. Oh, that's a pity. So, on Monday, guys, Yuki and I, our flight was going late on Monday. So we had the Monday, to spend the way we want. So we did some kind of casino hopping, not to gamble, but Yuki, he loves cards, and especially card tricks. And how many used card packages did you bought in total?
14 in total.
Yes. So we went to the Luxor, Mandalay Bay, Excalibur, Caesar's Palace, Venezia, what was the last one? Bellagio?
Oh, Bellagio, yeah.
Bellagio. And was there one more that we went to?
I
I think that was it, right?
I think that was it.
Yeah, six casinos, 6 hotels we went to. Ended up buying used cards for Yuki. And then at the airport, waiting for a couple of hours. And we were able to have a good flight back home.
Before that, though, we had... so on the flight out from Amsterdam,
Mm-hmm.
I saw him with a hitbox.
Hey, Nick Max, or New York City Max, I think it is, NYC. Thank you for the raid and welcome raiders to the stream. My name is BlindWarriorSven and I'm currently having a EVO recap. We are almost at the end of the stream though. But an EVO recap together with my buddies Yuki and MrJoe, who companioned me during EVO. So welcome guys, and thank you once again, NYC Max. I hope you had a great stream, buddy. So Yuki was telling something about when you land in Amsterdam.
Well, before we flew from Amsterdam, we saw there's a gentleman with hitbox. I saw him putting it into his bag. I was like, that guy there's a gamer. And we saw him again in Vegas. He was on the same flight back to Amsterdam. That was Oliver. AOP.
Oliver, yes.
Yeah, and he was very gracious to with you, Sven, to let you mess about on his hitbox. Sort of feel what it's like, because you're not really a levelless player, right?
No. And it was years back when the hitbox was just released that I touched one, but they might have been evolved since then. Because I can't remember that the hitbox I felt was looking like this one. Button-wise, so to say. Hey guys, before I'm gonna close the stream and rate another person, I would like to ask, what is the most memorable thing that happened for you during EVO? And I will start with you, Joey, if you know one.
You define memorable moment during EVO. Do you mean at the actual tournament?
No, the whole week. The whole week.
I would say probably that match versus the Kami.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite good. Probably the best Street Fighter I'll ever play in a tournament, for now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then a very close second would be hanging out with you guys, to be honest.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. Thank you very much. Does this taste for more, or are you like, there was once in my life and that's good?
Maybe not EVO specifically. I wouldn't want to go there again in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe another smaller. Well, I say smaller, but all those CPT events are pretty big, right?
Yeah. So maybe Florida
later,
next year?
Years. Florida. I think Combo Breakers in Chicago or something like that.
Well, if you go to Florida, you need your anti-alligator suit with you, right?
Yeah, we'll use US bait. It's fine.
Cool. Hey, and Yuki, what is your most... is memorable a right word, or do you say it in a different way in English?
No, memorable works.
Okay.
Obviously, hanging out with you lot was always great. Always nice to... lovely to meet Joey.
Thank you.
Good kid. He's older than me, so I can say that. But I think, for me, either the match with Trandon, just because it felt so... like, again, like a casual, it was great. But the 5-minute like lesson, the really, really frantic do medium kick into Jinrai lesson from, I think was I'm gonna remember that for a while. That was really nice. Like, all the tech that he was trying to give me, not quite going in one ear and out the other. But it was nice to sort of have that, like, that support and coaching of like, yeah, do this, do this, do this, this. I was like, yeah, I can take on the world. And then, that straight into the first match. Yeah, it felt really good.
Ah, great. But by the way, how was your girl doing when you got home? Was she happy to see you again?
Anya, yeah,
Yeah.
We message each other constantly. We've not seen each other yet, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you're
End of the
living
month.
far away from each other. Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. But
Okay.
yeah, when we see each other soon, I'm sure it's going to be really nice.
Ah, great. Now, when you see her, give her my thanks that I was allowed to borrow you for a couple of days. So before I gotta tell what my most memorable. No, wait. Let's do that first. So my most memorable thing during the week. It's actually, yeah, maybe something that sounds stupid because all the matches were great, the food was good, the organization was great, but something happened that I thought was quite hilarious. And I refer to the picture that I posted a week ago about me having a cane fight with the JP cosplayer. But I would like to tell you how that actually started. So this is what happened. It was on the Sunday during the afternoon. Yuki and I, we went to the venue because I gave my used Sony headset to Rattlehead because I let him try my headset, the version 4, the one that I've been streaming with for the last year or so. I said to him, hey, try this one, and what do you think about it? And he was like, oh, this is so great. So the noise has been blocking so well. And I said, okay, do you like to have it? And he said, yeah, but it's yours. I said, take it. I have another one that I use. And I cannot wear two headsets at the same time, right? So on Sunday, we delivered the headset. And on our way back, we stepped out of the venue, of the convention center. And we were walking towards the Uber pickup place. And then Yuki says to me, hey, there was a JP cosplayer just passing by. And let's say 5 steps later, I said to Yuki, hey, we should ask actually to make a picture with that dude. That would be fun. So we turned around, and then the JP player, he also had turned around because he was like, hey, was that not Blind Warrior Sven? Maybe I should take a picture with him. So we ended up coming to each other like, hey, can we have a picture with each other? And I think that was such a funny situation like that. Yeah, we first were passing each other on the road, and then a few meters later, we both realized like, hey, we should make a picture. And yeah, I think that was one of the most funniest moments I had during this EVO. And once again, there were many more, but this was one I wanted to share with you guys. So once again, shout out to the JP cosplayer. I think his name was Chrisimu or something like that.
Chris Yuki, Chris Uki, like really, really nice dude.
Yeah.
Instantly it was like he was cool with passing his the staff to Sven. And,
yeah.
This is stuff that I had to cut out the video for time, but he was so like considerate to pass the staff and explain this is where JP holds it, this is where he hits with, this is what it looks like. You can see in the video he was guiding Sven's hands across the different parts of the costume, the chain that he wears as a sash and stuff. Really, really nice guy.
Yeah, I was actually very happy to be able to make that picture, and also to get a better view of how JP looks like. Of course, cosplaying is not 100% the same as how a character looks for you on screen, but people can get pretty close.
You did very good.
Yeah,
it was a very good costume. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah. Honestly, the costume was great. Very talented.
And speaking about cosplaying in general, I think it was very good that when you entered the venue for EVO, there was a big sign written cosplayers, and then what was on it?
Cosplay is not consent.
Yeah, indeed. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't know anymore. So, because especially I think with the female cosplayers, yeah, you know, characters in Street Fighter and in other fighting games, they usually wear not that much. So yeah, it's kind of how do you say that? Attracting, I would say. But still, even if a woman is walking around naked, that doesn't mean that you are, yeah, free to touch them in any way without their permission. So, with regards to that, yeah, when I ask a cosplayer, can I feel how your costume looks like because I don't know the character, I always do it in a very careful way, not to touch anything that is not done, or especially if it's a woman, but also when it's a man, if their costume is having yeah, parts on specific places and they allow me to touch it, then I let them guide my hands so that they have control about what I touch and not. And I think if you do it in that way, then it's fine. So to all the cosplayers out there, yeah, that I have been able to check out their costumes in my way. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, and yeah, I hope yeah, that in the future I will be allowed to see more of the cosplayers. And if a cosplayer is not feeling good with it, I'm absolutely fine with that. After all, it's yeah, something different if you are blind and you need to see something, and sometimes it's okay, sometimes not, but as long as you do it with respect and giving the cosplayer the control, I don't think it's an issue. Was there something you wanted to say, Yuki?
Yeah, there's a Chun-Li cosplayer that was also really good. I forgot the name of in Rotterdam, which was a similar story where she was very gracious enough to let you feel the like the hair bun and the wrist bracelet things, and that was essentially it. Yeah, because there wasn't much else to sort of feel up.
No.
But that was also approached in like a really respectful manner of, hey, can we do this? And she was the one that was like, well, yeah, and then would grab your hands and go across. I think similar with there was a Luke cosplayer as well, right?
Yeah.
That
was in Dutch Comic Con.
Dutch Comic Con, yeah. Same story where it was like, oh, here's what the gloves feel like. Here's what this layer feels like. You know.
Yeah.
It's really nice that you have those cosplayers that are also very happy to accommodate. Yeah. You know, blind people say, hey, this is what it's like.
Yeah. And I really hope, because you know how it goes with most of those things, that a small group is destroying it for the bigger normal people, I would say. So once again, if you see a cosplayer, even if the cosplayer, I mean, not even, but let's say that the cosplayer is having a very teasing costume, so to say, it's still not for you to touch or anything without permission. So yeah, if you are doing that, I hope you will stop that. I don't think people who are watching doing that, but I think what EVO was doing with a big warning there to protect their cosplayers, I think that is good. It should be not necessary, but unfortunately in this world, yeah, it is necessary. And yeah, I'm very, very glad and thankful that I was able to feel the JP and other cosplayers before. So once again, thank you very much, guys, for giving me that opportunity. Hey, that was our trip to EVO, and actually it turned out to be a longer stream than I was planned to, but that was because it was a long journey as well. From my side, guys, first I would like to say thank you very much to Rubber Cookie for your tier 2 subscription. Not a tier 1, not a prime sub, but a tier 2 subscription. Rubber Cookie, thank you very much. Sorry that I missed it, but you are amazing. Thank you very much. And for you, we're gonna spin the wheel as well on Wednesday. So what I wanted to say, guys, to you, Joey, and to you, Yuki, I had a blast of a time in Las Vegas. I remember on Wednesday morning, Yuki knew that as well. I had a horrible nightmare. I was dreaming about planes that were crashing, people that were shooting each other. So I woke up Wednesday morning. I was checking the internet, and the first thing I saw was the news about the tsunami that happened back then. And I was like, okay, I will stay home. I don't dare to fly because it's gonna crash. I don't dare to go to the US because people are wearing guns, and I don't dare because there is a tsunami. But luckily, after support of Chassis and Yuki as well, we made it, and I am so happy for that, guys. So thank you very much for those wonderful days. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you ask me, if you would say, shall we do it again someday, I would say yes.
We next time you need to bring Yuki and Shash.
I was thinking so too. Yeah. Well, if you help me next time to convince Shas, and maybe you too, Yuki, to bring her, yeah, I'm sure we can do that. So, yeah, it was a great time. Once again, thank you very much, both of you, in many ways. And yeah, I'm already looking forward to another trip with you guys, either together or with one of you, but it was great. Thank you very much. Also, thank you very much for being with me here in tonight's special EVO stream, I would say.
It's a bit smaller, more cozy than usual, but that's fine.
No, that's also. I hope the viewers liked it as well. On Wednesday, guys, we're gonna start with the regular streams. Joey and we will use the beginning of the stream to explore Sagat.
We will.
And then afterwards, I will. I think I will do some viewer matches. So be prepared for some good shit, as as some people used to say it. Yuki, feel free to join as well on Wednesday as a player, I think, if you want.
Thank you very much. That's what we can do.
Yeah. My last question to you: did you went to work today?
No. Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I messaged my boss.
Yeah.
Yesterday, asking what should I do, because it was yesterday was a Sunday. By the time I woke up, all the shops were closed, so I couldn't get any more tests. So I came in this morning, and as I walked in, he literally just pressed the button to send the text saying, "No, you should stay at home."
Yeah.
So I grabbed my charger, went back to bed, and yeah.
Just for clarifying, I hope you don't mind. Yuki is not talking about pregnancy tests. But COVID tests. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, unfortunately, Yuki didn't feel so well when we got back. So, yeah, that was why I was asking if he went to work today.
Yeah, I powered through the edit almost delirious.
Yeah. Well, and even then, you did an amazing job.
Thank you very much. It was just the late night, the late night passion of like it's too sweaty to sleep, so I'm just gonna edit. But I did a test about 10 minutes ago, and that's come back all clear. So
okay,
I'm in the office tomorrow, back to the normal grind. But yeah, today was a lot of sleeping and catching up.
Okay, well, make sure tomorrow bring your newly bought headset to see if it is blocking your boss if they are being too bossy.
Yeah.
But once again, thank you very much, and good that you feel better soon. Good luck with your driver lessons this Friday if you start doing that again.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And Joey, tomorrow are we gonna skip our training day?
Maybe, and then maybe we can do something else. We'll find something else.
Yeah, maybe we can play some Hearthstone or something.
Yeah, we can maybe do that.
Okay, now then I will speak with you tomorrow, 6:30. Oh, sorry, 4:30.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, now and then to everybody else, I would say I see you on Wednesday, and until we meet again, take care. Bye bye, everybody.
Great, Twiggy. Sven, you can hear me, sir?
Blind Warrior Sven